Hi, I'm Tati, and these are my thoughts on the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. So let's start off with the book, The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barrows, is about writer Juliet Ashton, who is in London searching for her next book subject in 1946, just after World War II. And she may just find it in a letter from a man that she's never met, a native of the island of Guernsey. Through this correspondence, Juliet learns about the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society and its members, their island, their taste in books, and the impact that the recent German occupation had on their lives. So it actually took me quite a while to get through this book. And that's because at first I just really could not get into the book. I tried reading it in different formats. I tried the hardcover first and that wasn't working, so I tried switching to the ebook and that wasn't working, and I tried switching to the audiobook and that wasn't working either, and so I just needed to take a break from it and step away and read something else, and I did that. And then I decided to give it one last try, and I came back to it and I picked up the ebook again, and I ended up finishing it in 3 days. And so I'm sharing all of these ramblings with you in the hopes that if you are having a hard time getting into it at the beginning, you will persevere till the end, because it is really worth it. First of all, the book is full of fantastic characters. My favorite probably being Juliet, but with many others right behind her. They were all so unique and interesting, and you really could just imagine that they were all real people. And most of them were so pleasant that you really wished they were. And Juliet's voice in particular, when writing her letters, was so distinct. I really felt like even though the whole book is written in letters, we got to see and explore her whole personality and character. A couple of my favorite other aspects of the book were the found family aspect and the romance. And I also thought that the settings were just so well written and detailed, which is quite the feat considering it was written as characters explaining the island to other characters through letters. Now, I did want to mention that this book does deal with some very heavy subjects, dealing with World War II and the German occupation of Guernsey, and lots of awful things that, although this book is fictional, did happen to real people. And finally, I do think that this is a really good book for book lovers. It touches on so many of the things that make reading and writing special in so many different ways and to so many different people. And as a bibliophile myself, I enjoyed this aspect of it immensely. Overall, I ended up giving this one 4 out of 5 stars, and when I got to the end, I did find myself wishing for just a few more pages. And now getting into my thoughts on the movie. I did read the book first and then watch the movie, so my thoughts on the movie are mostly in comparison to the book, but I did really enjoy the movie as well. It's a really good movie and can definitely be enjoyed on its own as just its own solitary thing. Now, as with most book to movie adaptations, it is a more condensed version of the story with a few less scenes and a few less characters. And while I did miss a few of my favorite bits of the book that just didn't make it into the movie, I personally found this adaptation to be very faithful when it comes to the characters, which I think is one of the most important parts of this particular story. And for the most part, they were just as I had imagined them while I was reading. And the setting is so beautifully captured as well. And something else I really enjoyed was how the letters were incorporated into the story, because I do think the letters are a very important part of the story, and I wasn't sure how it was going to be translated into a movie. And though there are definitely fewer letters being written in the movie because the whole book is letters, I do think there were still enough to pay homage to the original writing style of the book. And I did enjoy the fact that Juliet still learns about the occupation and Elizabeth through the stories of the literary society members. I will say, you know what I'm going to say, but I will say that I did personally enjoy the book just a little bit more than the movie, because there's just a little bit more of the book to enjoy. And also I am generally just a book over movie person, but both are fantastic. You do not have to have read the book to watch the movie. You do not have to watch the movie to read the book. They both stand alone very well. However, if you have seen or read one of them and enjoyed it, I do recommend giving the other one a shot. And those are all of my thoughts on the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. Spoiler free. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Do you prefer the book or the movie? And what are some of your favorite parts? For me, I think it's the way that things just fall right into place at the very end. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, my brand new teacup. It's very cute. It has been a minute since I last filmed, so... I want it in the shot. I'm just the tiniest bit paranoid about knocking it over. Okay. Let me start that all over again because I have no idea what I said. Why am I so fidgety today? I might cut that bit out. I might stop at the... we'll see. I don't have the book with me because I read the ebook. No. So let's...